Welcome back to Dynamics. Okay, so I don't do this very often, but I am going to open a sorcery box. I have received some Gothic boxes, and I'm going to open at least one of them on the channel. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's in this new expansion for sorcery. All right, let's see if I can be careful with this. Try not to cut myself or the box itself, because the box is kind of cool, actually. Ah, no, don't cut my mat either. Jeez. Anyways, I am pretty bad at this. It's got a little bump in it, which is unfortunate because this is a signed mat, and I really should pack it away now. I've been using it for a while, but I thought, hey, it'd be a really good mat to use for this sorcery opening, the Gothic feel of it all. But I will be moving on to a different mat, or back to my Mothman mat or something like that. But yeah, I think it's probably, especially after that, I think it is probably about that time to switch back on the mats. All right, so Gothic box. If you didn't know, these boxes are they're sturdy. You know, there's yeah. Gothic is a standalone expansion set that adds more than 440 new cards to the set, to your collection. Sorcery Contested Realm is an old school TCG for players with a rich imagination, tactical nerve, and an appreciation for hand-painted art created by Eric's Curiosa Limited. The art is the biggest reason why I get this. Haven't really gotten to play it. But the cards, the art, everything about it I really like. And so I'm keeping it sealed. If I ever do decide to play, I may open up what I have, but most of it's just for like collecting purposes, just to have. All right, so how this works. Okay, so first we got to open the seal here. Evil Within is what it says. Try to be very careful with this. I'm not being very careful at all. My shaky hands. This is why I did not become a doctor, among other things, but that would be one of them. Oh my goodness. My shaking has taken it to another level. There we go. See? And so it kind of has like a magnetic seal to the box. It does have a magnetic seal to the box, which is pretty cool. I will definitely be keeping that box. But yeah, let's go ahead and open this up. You guys can see here we have packs on packs Gothic. There's the little box topper thing, which has, let's see, this looks like just an ad card. You know what, let's go ahead and tear it open and see what we got in here. I know they have some of the mini tokens that Sorcery does, which are great. I like the concept, but they can be a little hard to keep keep in your collection, as it were. Oh, come on. I don't know what's in here. That's why I'm opening it. There we go. So the tokens, we'll try to keep those in this little plastic pouch. There's some frog tokens and some skeleton tokens. All right. I don't know if it's like something like you can get different, or if it's the same in every box. But this looks like just an ad. With Gothic, we invite you to dream again, to think boldly, play wisely, and lose yourself in painted worlds. Your story starts now. And then we have a Desecrated Ground is an exceptional sight. Collection. Your collection consists of cards you own that didn't start in your deck. When a card is added from your collection, it persists across all game zones. Interesting. In tournaments, we recommend a 10-card collection that adheres to rarity rules in combination with your 60-card spellbook and 30-card atlas. There you go, like a sideboard, right? Kind of like that. Rubble, another a Forsaken site. All right, Rubble. All right, we have a Ghoul. We have Hellhounds. We have horrible hybrids, all ordinary, which is the common for sorcery, and a penitent knight, which is also an ordinary. So just some ordinary cards in there. I don't know if they differ from box to box, but figured I'd open those up. I think I want to zoom in a little bit more for the art of it all. So let's zoom in here. There we go. All right, didn't show off my belly that time. That's good. That's good. Yeah. All right, so I think this is how I'm going to do this. I think I will break this up. This video is going to be a little longer, but I'll break this up into 3 videos, probably. Yeah, so we'll start with the first third of the box. Let's put that over there for now. Put those off to the side. And let's get started. So for a while, we'll go through the ordinaries. Was it ordinary and exceptional is uncommon? I think, oh, those open sweet. Very, very nice. I love the way that opened. Thank you. Oh, goodness. I've gotten so used to packs fighting against me. All right, so exceptional. An exceptional Centerfe. We have an exceptional Hot Wheel. We have Wave of Extinction, which is an exceptional. So these are the uncommons in the pack. This is a unique, which is kind of like the rares. Wait, I think it's unique as the rare, and well, we'll see. There's a mythic tier above that too. So unique. This one is Evil Twin, and then we have our ordinary cards: Flaming Skull. Trial by Fire. There is a local cover band that I'm friends with called Trial by Fire. They helped give us our first show. My band Route 90 is a local cover band also, and they needed some assistance because their regular drummer wasn't available, and so they didn't have a full 3-hour set with the cover drummer, and so they asked us, or at least that's what we were told. Maybe they were just being nice to give us a 1-hour set just to help us out, which was also very cool. Either way, Trial by Fire, local cover band. Shout out to you guys. All right. Pith Imp. We have Gossamer Ghost. Vampire Bats. We have a ordinary sight, the Autumn Bloom. We have a Ordinary Mortals, Martyrs of Tomorrow. Martyrs of Tomorrow. Let me make sure these are in focus because I'm zoomed in more. So, yeah. Borrow Wit. Oh, looks like the package is being delivered. We have a Blessed Village. Sewer Rats. And an Ordinary Sight, Accursed Desert. There we go. The art on these is beautiful, isn't it? One of the biggest drawing points for the game. Drawing points. Yeah, I said it. I didn't even mean to. All right. We have ourselves a Shallow Grave, an Exceptional Sight. We have ourselves Those Who Linger, which is Exceptional Undead. A Dwindling Host of Exceptional Undead. I like how they kind of like mix it up and have fun with their even the rarity of a card. Exceptional Magic of Infernal Inquiry is Searing Truth. All right, so we have an Elite. So unique, I think, is the mythic, and elite is the rare, I think. Let's see if we get more elites, because we should get more elites than uniques, or more uniques than elites. Pretty sure it's elites is the rare. So Dread Thicket is an elite site. Yeah, so my first card that I opened was a unique, basically the mythic of sorcery. So very cool. Drowned. Enraged Familiar. Pissed Off Kitty. Ravenous Werewolf. We have a Holy Warrior. We have Carrion Beetles. We have Plague Rat. We have Slimy Mutants. We have Hellhounds. We have a Troubled Town. We have Elheim Townsfolk. And then we have Croaking Swamp, another ordinary site. So the way that sorcery works is there are foils, but they're far more rare than in Magic the Gathering packs. I'm just going back. Oh, it was Evil Twin was the unique. So I'm not super familiar with the prices. I know that if it's a foil unique, there's a good possibility it's worth a good bit of money. But I think they're still trying to like figure out price points and stuff for cards anyway. So I'm not overly concerned with that. Also, I know there are what's called is it curios, where they are not the normal art. They're like some sort of alternate art or like a sketch art or something like that. So hopefully those stand out to me and I notice them. But if I open one and I don't notice it, feel free to leave a comment. That'd be awesome of you. Yeah. A Gibeus Night Gaunts. Night Haunts? Night Gaunts? Yeah. Exceptional Demons. We have a Fallen Angel. You will find a lot of similar names to, especially the early Magic cards. They definitely, are influenced by Magic, and then a lot of the Gothic stuff is going to be, very similar to themes that were found in early Magic. All right, Fallen Angel. We have a Exceptional Sight, a Peculiar Port. We have an elite site, Infusion Factory. All right, so there you go. That is our elite for the pack, and kind of pretty sure that confirms that, yes, elites are the rares and uniques are the mythics. All right, freeze. Shoggoth. Ooh, Shoggoth. What is this? An ordinary monster of manifest madness. Very cool. And it's like, this is just an ordinary, just a common Shoggoth. Look at that. That's crazy. All right. Haven't opened the foil yet. Looking forward to opening the foil. Sarva Townsfolk. Is that a elf? Ordinary Mortal Dreams? Doesn't say. Gift of the Raven. Oh, Raven. Quote the Raven, nevermore. All right. Search Party. Undesirables. We have Algae Bloom, Gift of the Wolf, Sea Witch, Open Grave, Broomstick Witch. So I know this is a huge set, lots of cards, over 440 as the box said. So unless I start seeing a lot of duplicates, I probably will just keep showing the commons, because you can find the curios in the commons. You can find foils there too, I believe. So we'll just go through. Hey, look at that. Necropotence. So again, another card name from Magic the Gathering. Very cool. Exceptional magic is larger than life. What's it do? Give a nearby allied undead +3 power this turn. Completely different, of course, than the Magic the Gathering Necropotence. Intrepid Hero. Is that a... it's a Braum. The art is by Braum. Yeah. The art is just so much fun. All right. Order of the White Wing. Exceptional Mortals. We have Valor of the Evil Eye. Is a unique giant with a demon's hate baleful glare. All right, so another unique. So we've gotten 2 uniques and 2 elites. So I guess we're back on the possible going either way. But I'm pretty sure it's elite is rare, unique is mythic. But there you go. Look at that guy. All right, Lash. We have a Novice Necromancer. Looking for our first foil. Gossamer Ghost. We have a Vampire Bat. We have a Drowned, which is our first duplicate, I believe. Noisome Twosome. We have a Willing Tribute. We have a Desert Bloom. I think that's a duplicate also. Crawler. We have a Landmass. An ordinary magic breaks new ground. Draw a site. You may play a land site. All right, cool. And then we have a Spore Spouts. I think these are amazing. It's definitely not for everybody, but it's definitely for me. All right. Forlorn Keep. We have a Holy Water, which is an exceptional potion. We have a Swap, exceptional magic. We have a Peacemaker Arbalist, which is an elite weapon, so another elite. Enraged Familiar, fun. Raised Militia, Wiccan Tools, Night Watchman, Instigator Imp, Ghost Fire, Snollygaster. Okay, Snollygaster. We have a Leadworks. We have a Detonate. Look at that art. Jeez. Survivors of Sarava. Angry Mob. What I want to know is there lore, or is it just kind of pulling from other lore? Does it have its own lore? That's something I should look into. Because I've seen 2 cards with that same name, Sarava, I think it is, so I wonder. All right, Deep Sea. This is an exceptional site. We have a Meat Hook. There you go, Meat Hook. We have a Harvest Festival. Exceptional magic. We have an Interrogator. I think this is our first avatar. Is that what they're called? Yeah, to resist your avatar is to choose agony. Tap. Player draw sight. Whenever an ally strikes an enemy avatar, draw a spell unless they pay 3 life. Very cool. So that's my first avatar there. So that's my unique. So I wonder if, or elite. I wonder if avatars are just always considered elite or unique. All right, Profane Revenant, Buried Alive, Vandal Imp, Return to Nature. Look at that. That's cool. We have a Silent Hills. We have a Bless. We have a Sacred Wind, or Second Wind. Flame Strike. Looks like we got Gandalf there. Merlin. Your stereotypical wizard. All right, Overflow. Horrible Hybrids. And Revered Revenant. Very cool. Oh, has 0 power unless adjacent to an allied ward. All right. Still no foils. That's what you're looking at with these. Very few foils in the box. Not quite sure what the average number is, but yeah, no foils yet. All right, there's a Necromancer. Very cool. Oh, that's an avatar too in the exceptional slot. So, all right, maybe that's an exceptional avatar. All right, Slobbermaw. Bargine Barghest. Interesting. We have a unique site, Ophius Crossing. There we go. Ignited. Ghoul. Murder of Crows. Very cool. Lure. Grief Larva. I think I see my first foil back there. Grief Larva. All right, Skeleton Mage is my first foil, and it's an exceptional. So it's in the ordinary slot, but it is an exceptional foil. And here, so you guys can see that if you haven't seen their foils. It's almost like a raised foil around like you can kind of feel a texture, slight texture here. And yeah, it's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. And then on the back, you get the card art without foiling. So if you wanted to play it without foiling for some reason, there you go. And then we have a zombie horde. We have a muddy pigs, martyrs of tomorrow, ghost fire, snallygaster. We're starting to see more duplicates. All right. So I've opened a beta box, and I think one or two of the what was it, Arthurian Legends. So I haven't opened too much sorcery. Like I said, I keep most of it sealed, but I've yet to open anything like really, really cool, like really valuable. So maybe this time, but it's not really what I'm here for. Just to kind of look at this art and just kind of appreciate what we got here. Was it Monster Morphosis? Monster Morphosis. Zeppelin of Zealots. We have a Harpion Urge, exceptional. We have a Hyper Parasite, is an elite monster, okay. We have a Twilight Bloom, Lesser Blood Demon, Noxious Corpse, Baptize, Mesmer Demon, Detonate, Survivors of Sarava, Angry Mob, Borrow It, Sewer Rats, Static Servant. All right. All right, look at that. Accusation. Red Mane Hyena. We have ourselves a Base of Babel, or the Base of Babel. That's cool. Look at that. Tower of Babel, the base of it. All right. We have an Elite Stagecoach. Bound Spirit. Trial by Water. Smite. Zap. Entombed. Hey, another foil, another exceptional foil. Bone Jumble is the foil. So let's see, let's take a look at it here. Very nice. And you can see the back. All right. Plague Rat. Slimy Mutants. Hellhounds. Torch and Pitchfork. Desecrator Kite. All right. 3 more packs in this video, everybody, and then I'll jump into the next one. Figure about 25 minutes. A little long for a third of a box. All right, Guardian Angel, very nice. We have Hollow One, Scatter, and then we have an Elite Vindictive Nation. Vindictive Nation. We have a site, another site. This is Ordinary Hillside Chapel. Another Moss Troll. No, that's a different one. Oh, another site, Accursed Tower. Makeshift Barricade. Ravenous Werewolf. Autumn Bloom. Virgin in Prayer. All right. Ice Shards. They're able to be a little more risque with this game. Blessed Village. Bone Spear for the Virgin in Prayer. Monks of Kobalsa. All right, 2 more packs. It's my terrible dad joke or pervert joke or whatever. All right. Fields of Fixus. Interesting. All right. Fixus. We have a Grave Digger. We have a Feign Death. We have a Shellstorm. We have an Elite Shellstorm. And we have a Screamer. I think that's the pack. Yep, that's the art from the pack. Very cool. Ordinary art on the pack. That's fun. Blessed Well. Forsaken. Stinging Kelp. Flaming Skull. We have a Accursed Desert. Flayer. 10-Hone Slug, or 10-Ton Slug, sorry. We have a Troubled Town. Gift of the Frog. And then a Dreadwing. All right, everybody. One more pack. One more pack. Here we go. Failed Mutation. Consecrated Grounds. Witching Hour. Divine Lance. Elite Magic. Divine Lance. All right. We have a Open Mausoleum. Cemetery Rats. Trial by Fire. Pith Imp. We have a Den of Evil. We have a Creaking Swamp. We have a Penitent Knight. We have a Foul Bones. Algae Bloom. Wild Fanatic. And Eltham Townsfolk. All right, so a third of the box through. Only 2 foils. A couple of uniques in there. But all the foils are exceptional. Nothing, no big hits as far as I can tell. I didn't notice any curiosas or whatever however that's pronounced. All right, let me know what you guys think. Take care. Have a good day.